The Chronicles of Harvey and Smudge. Eating turnips. "What are you up to in the field now, Harv?" said Smudge, as he came out of his back door to see Harvey digging in the field, with the sheep stood all around, staring. "Smudge, I am doing as instructed by that trees are coffee. But, Smudge, I thought coffee grew on bushes." "You're right, Harv. They do grow on bushes in the form of bunches of cherries. And inside you'll find 2 coffee beans, Arabica and Robusta." "Oh, okay, Smarty Pants. I knew you would know more detail than I can remember." "So what are you digging for, Harv?" "Don't you know, Smudge, we have a lack of vegetables, and that trees are coffee said we should eat turnips. So I'm digging for some." "But they have to be planted first, Harv, and that's part of the problem." "Why?" "Well, Harv, we're being told it's because of a very cold weather in Spain and Morocco over the winter, and the supply chain." "Oh, I wish my dad had a more supple chain for my lead, Smudge. Sometimes it really digs in." "Well, if you didn't pull on your lead, it wouldn't hurt, Harv." "And sometimes, Smudge, I just want to take that sensible pill you obviously take every morning and flush it down the toilet." Well, getting back to our vegetable situation, Harv, the picture seems to be much more complicated than we're being told. Are we getting back to your being really good at picking, Smudge? I've heard our farmers haven't even bothered planting vegetables this year because they can't get pickers and because of the cost of gas and the reupholstering following Brexit. But I have no idea why this affects a new cover on our couch. Do you, Smudge? It's repositioning, Harv. We have to do things differently. But it's so hard to change how we automatically do things, Smudge. Recently, I've been trying to eat my tea slowly so I don't spill my food all over the floor. And how have you been getting on, Harv? Well, Smudge, I really concentrate. I breathe slowly. I imagine a beautiful, clean floor for my dad. Oh, that's good, Harv. But then I imagine someone coming in the kitchen and taking my food and all of a sudden it's all over the floor again. Yes, it's hard to change, Harv, and that's what the whole country is facing. What? Is everyone spilling their food on the floor, Smudge? What I mean, Harv, is that we all need to change, but we also want everything to remain the same. I'm sure this is all affecting my mental health, Smudge. How do you mean, Harv? Well, I used to feel I knew what tomorrow would bring. We would get up, go for our walk, have the food that we always have, a little siesta to take us through to lunchtime, a feeling that if my dad had a fall on our walk, we would quickly get an ambulance and have the medicine to help him. But now it's just chaos out there, Smudge. My nanny said the other day she phoned 16 chemists to get some antibiotics, and none of them had any in stock. I understand, Harv. They say in the UK 25 to 30% of people are suffering mental health problems at any one time. They believe a lot of it is caused by smaller families, less community involvement, the long-term effects of the pandemic, and social media. Now, I was on that top tick the other day, Smudge. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I had to have £2 million in my pension pot, a funeral plan, go on a trip around the world, learn how to identify a narcissist. I thought that was a flower, Smudge. And how to have a perfect 2-pack. All in the space of 2 minutes. Yes, Harv, we really have to be very aware of how we are being influenced. So, Smudge, Have I been induced into wanting these turnips? Is it a secret government plan to get us eating a vegetable they know will have certain life-changing formulas that will alter our personalities? Harv, with everything I've seen you eat over the years, I don't think there would be any food that could alter your personality. No, they are just giving us alternatives. Well, I'm going to paint an alternative picture frame too, Smudge. My dad says we all have to make our own decisions about what we're being told and look behind the smoke screens. Also, he says we need to make our lives as simple as possible. And most of all, we must try to be happy whatever appears to be going on. Oh, that's very good, Harv. So, do you think that Trees Our Coffee really eats turnips, Smudge?